235. न तावदुत्तमं जन्म सर्वभावप्रयोजकम् उत्तमस्यापि देवादेः सर्वत्वं ब्रह्मबोधतः यो देवानां ऋषीणां वा मध्ये ब्रह्म व्यबुध्यत असावसावेव सर्वमभून्नान्यस्तु कश्चन A person who has got the embodiment like Devas and Rishis alone can gain the moksha, which is the result of Brahma Vidya. This was the contention, so this is not correct. Then even among the Devas and the Rishis, those who have not got the Brahma Jnana are unable to gain the moksha. So the indispensable eligibility to gain moksha is to have the Brahma Jnana. Otherwise what would have happened? All Devas and all Rishis might have got liberated. For Brihadaranyaka we have got a person called Vidagdha Shakalyaha. Also the Muni, he also was running a Gurukula, but only he didn't get moksha, he got the curse from Yajnavalkya for his misbehavior. So like this, only because a Rishi or a Deva, one cannot gain the moksha, one has to gain the Brahma Jnana. So that's why I say Anvaya of 236. Yo Devanam Rishinam va madhye Brahma vyabudhyata, as it is first line. Asau eva sarvam abhut. There sandhi breaking is sarvam abhut na anyaha tu. Sarvam abhut na anyaha tu. Now the Anvaya is asau eva sarvam abhut anyaha kaschana tu na again abhut. Anyaha kaschana tu na abhut. So yaha devanam rishinam va madhye brahma vyabudhyata. Among the devas and among the rishis, those madhye, among those brahma vyabudhyata, those who have got the knowledge of Brahma among the devas or rishis, only those. Asau eva. That is asau means asau can mean this or that also. This person means only such person. Only such persons sarvam abhu became everything in the sense got the moksha. Now positively it is said now anyaha kaschana tu na abhu. No one else other than those who have got the Brahma Jnana could gain the moksha. This also shows that only Brahma Jnani can gain moksha, whether the embodiment is that of Deva or Rishi. So this is as far as the Devas and Rishis are concerned. Among the human beings also, those who have got the Brahma Jnana, only they get liberated. Continue. Manushyanam tatha madhye brahmavid sarva bhava bhag. Vidya vidye eva tasmat sarvatvalpatvakarani. तथा मनुष्याणां मध्ये ब्रह्मविद एव सर्वभाव भाग एड भवति. फर्दर एड न तु अन्यः. सर्वभाव भाग भवति न तु अन्यः. These things to be added. तस्मात् विद्या विद्ये. विद्या and avidya dual, nominative. Vidya vidye eva sarvatva alpatva karane. Sarvatva and alpatva. So sarvatva alpatva karane and bhavataha. Bhavataha. Tatha. That means similarly in the same manner, just as in the case of devas and rishis, only those who have got Brahma Jnana can gain moksha. Likewise, Manushyanam Madhye, among the human beings, who can get moksha? Brahmavid eva sarva bhava bhag bhavati. Only Brahmavid, only Brahma Jnani can gain the sarva bhava. Sarva bhavam bhajati iti sarva bhava bhag. Is one who can accomplish sarva bhava moksha. So among human beings also, only those who have got the Brahma Jnana can gain moksha. Natu anyaha. Those who have not got the Brahma Jnana can never get the moksha. So that shows among the human beings also the eligibility to gain moksha is having the Brahma Jnana. Again, here Manusha, when it is said, there is no distinction of Stri and Purusha. Man and woman doesn't come here. So both whether man or woman, because we have got enough examples like Gargi, Maitreyi, so who had the Brahma Jnana. In Mahabharata also we have got a lady called Sulabha. Sulabha is she was a sannyasini. In fact, that also is a clue that the sannyasa for ladies also is that she was a sannyasini as such. In fact, she excelled Janaka. In the dialogues, actually she was a princess. She was a princess, very intelligent princess. She could not get a proper match to get married. So there was but she made use of her intelligence and she got, that means she got the Brahma Jnana. Not only Brahma Jnana, in all these that means the branches of knowledge, she was really excelling and she wanted to test Janaka. All people are telling that Janaka is such a great person, etc. She wanted to test. And there is a big dialogue between Janaka and Sulabha. And if any judge were to be there, one has to uphold that Sulabha surpassed Janaka. So that is that. So finally, even the way of talking also, the way that means without hurting Janaka, she pointed out what are the drawbacks in Janaka. So that is the really she has Brahma Jnana, Jivan Mukta, Brahma Jnana, Nishtha also she had. So there is nothing, no distinction as Stri and Purusha here, man, woman doesn't count. All human beings are eligible for moksha, and those who have got the Brahma Jnana can certainly gain. Means the criterion is Brahma Jnana to gain moksha among the human beings and not otherwise. Tasmat means because of the reason that among human beings also, this Brahma Vidya is the means for liberation. Therefore he says, Vidya Vidye eva sarvatvalpatva karane bhavata. These two alone are the causes for sarvatva and alpatva. Sarvatva is what? Sarvatmatva means moksha. What is alpatva? Finitude. Finitude means what? Samsara. Limitation means any limitation means sorrow is bound to be there. Sorrow means samsara. So therefore, in the Chandogya got Bhuma. Bhuma means limitless, only Brahma. And other than that is Alpam. Limited means sorrow. So therefore here Sarvatva means Sarvatmatva. What is the Karana means for Sarvatmatva? Correspondingly, you have to take Vidya. Vidya and Avidya are the means, are the causes for what? That is, corresponding things are Sarvatva, Alpatva. Sarvatva for Sarvatmatva, moksha. Alpatva for finitude stands for samsara. Means, if you have got Vidya, you gain moksha. Which Vidya? Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya. If you have got Avidya, ignorance, you get, what you get? Samsara is now you don't have samsara. You already have got samsara, continue. Samsara, continue. Don't think. So after birth, you got ajnana, and then suddenly you got samsara. Earlier you had no samsara. No? Samsara is there because why? Ajnana is anadi. So beginningless it is going on. So samsara continues. But if you gain Brahma jnana, you gain moksha because why? Till now there was no moksha, there was samsara. Samsara gets ended. So therefore, the sarvatva, the sarvatmatva, moksha, the means is vidya, Brahma vidya, and the cause for alpatva, finitude, samsara is avidya, ignorance. Another reason is given why all are eligible and not only devas and rishis. See, how did this Upanishad start? This mantra, not Upanishad, this mantra start. Brahmava idamagre abhu. Before idamagre means what? Before gaining the knowledge, in the state of ignorance, what was there only? Brahma. Who is that Brahma? This is not like Sadeva Soda idamagra asit. That Brahma is Jiva, who is the Ajnani Samsari, but in reality who is the Brahma? The Jiva, even before gaining knowledge, in reality was nothing other than Brahma. Now, this Brahmava idamagre abhut, this statement, what does it mean? Does it refer only to Devas and Rishis? It refers to all the Jivas. And that Brahma means Jiva in the state of ignorance. Brahma in the state of ignorance and Jiva by knowledge gains moksha. Means all Jivas are eligible to gain the moksha. So that is also pointed out now. Brahma va idamagre bhuditi vidyadhikarita. Shruyate brahmano brahma sarvajatishu tatsamam. Brahma va idamagre abhut. This much you put in inverted comma. This is from the beginning of 1:4:10 Brihadaranyaka. Brahma va idamagre abhut. Iti Brahmanaha vidyadhikarita shruyate. Brahmanaha vidyadhikarita shruyate. Tat Brahma sarvajatishu samam. Tat Brahma sarvajatishu samam. So Brahma vai idamagre abhut. Idamagre, before gaining the knowledge in the state of ignorance, who was there? Brahma vai, verily Brahma was there. And that we have seen already in the beginning of 1:4:10, that Brahma means Brahma which appears as Jiva, or Jiva who is in fact Brahma even before gaining the knowledge. So Brahma va idamagre abhut. And afterward Brahma jnana is given. And one who gets the Brahma jnana gets the moksha. Sarvatmatma means moksha one gets. So now this Brahma applies to all jivas, all human beings alike. So now tell me, Devas and Rishis, are they jivas or not? Hiranyagarbha, Virat, are they jivas or not? We already said they also are jivas. But because the past kalpa they did specific upasana and karma and they got the status. All are equally jivas only. So that being the case, so that is all jivas who in reality are nothing but Brahma have got the eligibility to gain the Brahma vidya. That iti Brahmanaha, or Brahma, which Brahma? The Brahma due to ignorance appeared as Jiva, or the Jiva who was Brahma even before gaining the knowledge. It applies to all the jivas. Brahmanaha vidyadhikarita shruyate. In the Shruti statement, what is found is this Brahma means all jivas have got the adhikarita, eligibility to gain the Brahma vidya. Now, this jivatva is common in all the people. Shruyate of being Jiva. So, Tat Brahma, Brahma means again Jiva who in reality is Brahma. Sarva Jatishu Samam. In all jati means in all varna, whether Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, it is Samam means it is the same. So that means whether a person is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, he is a Jiva, and all Jivas in reality are Brahma, and all these Jivas have got the ability to gain the Brahma Jnana, Tat Samam. Here one doubt may come. So you are speaking of Sarva Jati, all Varnas, Chaturvarna, means it applies to whom? Only human beings. But animals also are Jivas. They also should gain they should have the eligibility to gain the Brahma Jnana. No. Jivas is, animals are no doubt Jivas, but they are excluded. Why they are excluded? They don't have the capacity to gain knowledge. So therefore Jivas are excluded. So that Brahma applies only to human beings, because human beings have got that buddhi because of which one can gain the one can gain the Brahma Jnana. So therefore in the next stanza the Pashu etc. will be ruled out. So therefore it is to be applied only to Sarva Jati, all Varnas. Napashvade Sarva Bhava Prasango Bodhavarjanat. Shudra Jatischa Viduras Sati Bodhe Vyamuchyata. So here that Vimuchyata, two alternatives. V is wrong, there are two other alternatives. Bodhe Tvamuchyata or Vyamuchyata. These are the two alternatives, but V is wrong. Vyamuchyata or Tvamuchyata. Vyamuchyata is V prefix plus Amuchyata. Tvamuchyata is two, not a prefix but a separate word, plus Amuchyata, past tense participle. अन्वय पश्वादेहे बोधवर्जनात् सर्वभाव प्रसंगः न शूद्रजातिश्च विदुरः बोधे तु सति सति अमुच्यत तु अमुच्यत बोधे तु सति अमुच्यत. If you take Vyamuchyata, Shudra Jatischa Viduraha Bodhe Sati Vyamuchyata. If you take Vyamuchyata straight away, Shudra Jatischa Viduraha Bodhe Sati Vyamuchyata. If you take two, Shudra Jatischa Viduraha Bodhe Tu Sati Amuchyata. So, Jivatva is common to all Varnas. Though Jivatva is applicable to all the living beings, here only human beings are taken. Why Pashu etc. other beings are eliminated? The reason is Pashvadi Bodhavarjana. Bodhavarjana Jnana Bhava. That intellect is rudimentary. It is not capable of gaining the knowledge like human beings. Even otherwise also, no doubt they have got perception, perceptual knowledge they have got, but not to the extent human beings can have. So, of course, in some perceptual capacity they excel human beings also. For example, a dog in terms of audibility can excel vulture in terms of sight. So that is fine. But otherwise, in terms of gaining knowledge, they are programmed, but not like human beings. So human beings can discover the knowledge of the things that are totally unknown, that Pashus don't have. Pashvadehe bodhavarjana jnana bhava. They don't have the capacity to gain the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. So therefore, sarva bhava prasangaha na. Tattva Bhava Prasangana, there is no capacity, the possibility of gaining the moksha. You may ask, what about Hanuman? Hanuman was a monkey, but it is a special upadhi. It is a special upadhi. So that's why such things are to be that means excluded. But in general, the animals, pashu, etc. don't have this capacity to gain the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. So that means all jivas belonging to all varnas can gain Brahma Vidya and thereby moksha. One may say, Brahmanas can gain, okay, but how Shudras can gain moksha? He says no, even Shudras also can gain moksha. We have got enough examples. Shudra jatischa viduraha. Vidura is a Shudra jati. Rashtra was born of a Shudra. Viduraha, Shudra jatischa. That he got the Brahma Jnana. Prajagara Parva, Rashtra was very much disturbed. Sanjaya was sent as an envoy to Pandavas, Dharmaraja, just before the Mahabharata, just to assess his opinion and to avert the war in what condition. Thing will be given, you are Dharmaraja, no better, like modern Ahimsa. Better give up your claim. And there was a purpose. He sent a message to Dharmaraja, look, your own people are there in the army. In Kaurava, your own kith and kin are there. That is what actually that psychology worked on the mind of Arjuna, and therefore he was unnerved. My own people, Swajana, 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 he was, that was worked up by who? Dhritarashtra. So he said, but Dharmaraja was very, at that time he was very nothing doing unless the share is given, be ready for the fight. Sanjay was a Dharmatma, so he got angry with whom? Dhritarashtra. Actually it was Dhritarashtra is the cause for Mahabharata. Duryodhana is only a puppet. In fact, he was backing Dhritarashtra was backing Duryodhana all along. So he got so angry with whom? Dhritarashtra. And he returned. When he returned, so he went, it was the dusk time. He just went and said hello to Dhritarashtra, I have come. And he was very much tired because long journey on the chariot, not nowadays flight and all that. Okay? So he had come with a long journey in the chariot, and he was so angry. At the same time, Dhritarashtra was very eager to know what has transpired. He thought he will straight away tell me what has happened. What Sanjay said was, he said, I am very much tired, but you are the cause for all disaster, he said. You are the cause for all disaster. I will tell tomorrow in the open court what has happened. And he retired. Because he was very much tired, I said, but this much bombshell he did through. So, you are the cause for disaster, and tomorrow in the court I am going to tell what has transpired. So whole night Dhritarashtra has no sleep, that's for Prajagara. So then he sent for who? Vidura. Vidura, that's a Vidura Niti, etc. comes, etc. He gives, that means, he gives advice, but Dhritarashtra could not be consoled. Then Vidura detects, that means he diagnoses, the only remedy for this Nikshepa is Brahma Jnana. He had Brahma Jnana, but he had no eligibility to teaching. He says, I have got Brahma Jnana, but being a Shudra, I can't teach. So therefore, he had the Upasana, he thinks of Sanat Sujata. And Sanat Sujata comes and he impart the Brahma Jnana. It is called as Sanat Sujatiya. Those among you who, if you remember, once upon a time, in one of the Mahabaleshwar camp, Sanat Sujatiya was taken. That's from the Brahma Vidya standpoint, a very highest level text it is. Anyway, so that shows, though he was a Brahma Jnani, So though he was a Brahmajnani, he was not eligible to impart the knowledge, but he had the knowledge. So therefore it says, Shudra Jatescha Viduraha. Vidura, who belong to Shudra Jati, still Shudra Jati means here not simply Shudra, Nikrishna Jati. A Vaishya also can be taken there. So a Varna which is of lower status. So even then, so what happened? He got liberated. When Bodhe Sati Vamuchyata. So, or Bodhe tu Sati Amuchyata. When the Bodha or Brahmajnana was there, he got liberated. This also shows, irrespective of Varnas, only those who have got Brahmajnana get moksha. Even if a person is a Brahmana, if he doesn't have the Brahmajnana, he doesn't get moksha. Even if a person is Shudra, but if he has got Brahmajnana, he gets liberated. So this way, we find that specific birth like Devatva Rishi is not necessary to gain moksha. All that is necessary is Brahma Vidya. Now, the next doubt. Only by Anusthana, long Anusthana, only by long Anusthana, only Brahma Vidya can yield the result, that is moksha. This is wrong. So this is now explained from 240 to 242 in 3 stanzas. The corresponding Shruti phrase for this is like this. Tat haitat pashyan Rishir Vamadevaha Pratipede Aham Manurabhavam Suryascha iti 1:4-10. Continue. Tat ha etat. Tat stands for Brahma. Ha prasiddhi of Vamadeva's case. Etat Atmanam. Etat Atmanam. Pashyan. Having got knowledge of that Brahma which is identical with Atma. Rishi Vamadeva. Rishi Vamadeva. So what did happen to him? Pratipede. Pratipede got or regained, means got the moksha and or got the sarvatma bhava. How? Aham manurabhavam suryascha iti. He declares, aham manu abhavam suryascha. I am Manu, I am Surya, means I am everything. Who says this? Vamadeva. I hope you know the context of Vamadeva. Where he got the Brahmajnana. A unique case. He got the Brahmajnana in mother's womb. And from there this fellow is declaring, I am Manu, I am Surya, and everything means I am everything. Question now, it will be explained. What Anusthana did you do? Where? In mother's womb. So therefore Anusthana is not a Yaga Viddevatma Vidya Nanushtanam Apekshate. Yaga Viddevatma Vidya Nanushtanam Apekshate. Phaladana iti jneyam Vamadeva nidarshana. First to take the sandhi breaking. Yaga Vidya Iva Atma Vidya. Yaga Vidya Iva Atma Vidya. न अनुष्ठानम अपेक्षते. Now take the अन्वय. आत्मविद्या याग विद्या इव. Then take फलदाने, second line. फलदाने अनुष्ठानम न अपेक्षते. फलदाने अनुष्ठानम न अपेक्षते इति वामदेव निदर्शनात् ज्ञेयम्. वामदेव निदर्शनात् ज्ञेयम्. So see, in the yagas are sacrifices. To perform sacrifices, first one should know how the sacrifice is to be performed. So means one has to study the Vedas to know the modus operandi of performance of the sacrifice. But only because a person knows how to perform sacrifice, the sacrifice is not going to yield the result. Why? He has to do the anusthana. Actual performance has to take place, then only one can gain the result. Merely knowing how you can travel is not going to take you to the destination. You have to travel actually. Is it not like that? Atma Vidya, Atma Jnana or Brahma Jnana, like Yaga Vidya, like the knowledge of performance of sacrifices. So, Anushtanam na apekshate, doesn't expect, doesn't depend on Anushtana, it doesn't depend on actual doing something. In Yaga Vidya, what is required? Anushtana, actual performance is indispensable. Here it is not so. That's why it says Anushtana. Atma Vidya, Yaga Vidya, Iva, Phaladani. In giving its result. What is the Phala of Atma Vidya? Moksha. What is the Phala of Yaga? It can be heaven or acquisition of this and that. So that way, so like the Yaga Vidya, Atma Vidya doesn't expect any Anushtana in giving the moksha. Iti, so this fact can be known by Vamadeva example. Iti, so Vamadeva Nidarshanat Jneyam. So it can be known by what? Vamadeva Nidarshana. Nidarshana means illustration, demonstration of Vamadeva. This Vamadeva got the Brahma Jnana in mother's womb. We have seen this aspect in the case of Naishkarmya Siddhi also. Because the point arises, without Guru, how did he gain the Brahma Jnana? In fact, he was on the pursuit of gaining the Brahma Jnana in earlier life. Some Pratibandha was there, and peculiarly that Pratibandha got warded off where? In his case, in mother's womb, just like this tube light. Many have not noticed it. So this tube light was put on. Now it took about half an hour for that to click. When the switch was put on? Around 7:15 or so. I think more than half an hour. Before me coming, it was put on as such. So it didn't get lit. So now it got lit. And now the switch was not put on. Some obstruction in the choke or somewhere was there. It took so much of time for it to get exactly like that. Vamadeva had some obstruction in gaining the Brahma Jnana, but Shravana, Manana, he was taking to in the past life, yet it didn't take place, and that obstruction got cleared in the mother's womb. He got the Brahma Jnana, Sarvatma Bhava, he declared. I think perhaps for that purpose only, for demonstration only, the tube light was not working until now. Fine. So, therefore, Vamadeva Nidarshana, from the illustration of Vamadeva. What is this Vamadeva Nidarshana? That is now explained. Vamadeva had no occasion to take to any Anushtana, and yet he declared his Moksha Sarvatma Bhava. Brahmatmatvam Vamadeva Pashyan Manvadi Rupatam. Brahmatmatvam Vamadeva Pashyan Manvadi Rupatam. प्रतिपेदे ह्यनुष्ठानावसरस्तत्र को वद। अन्वय वामदेवः ब्रह्मात्मत्वं पश्यन् मन्वादिरूपतां प्रतिपेदे। मन्वादिरूपतां प्रतिपेदे। तत्र अनुष्ठानावसरः हि कः वद। तत्र अनुष्ठानावसरः हि कः वद। This Vamadeva Brahmatmatvam Pashyan is seeing his Swarupa as the same as Brahma. So that means Brahmatmatvam means Brahma Swarupam, discovering his own nature as nothing but Brahma. Pashyan, seeing, directly cognizing. So what did he do? Manvadi Rupatam Pratipede. Pratipede got the Manvadi Rupata. Manu Adi, Adi par Surya etc. His Sarvatma Bhava he got. He discovered himself to be all this Manu, Surya and all those. So Pratipede got. Now Tatra. Tatra means in the case of this Vamadeva, Anushtanavasaraha hi kaha vada. Please tell me, where is the avasara means occasion? Where is the occasion for Anushtana? He means that indeed, certainly there is, what does it mean? So where is the occasion for Anushtana means certainly there is no occasion for any Anushtana. Why? He was declaring from where? From mother's womb. Don't ask. From mother's womb, how can he speak and all that? So he must be having some power from the earlier, this upasana and all that. It must be there. Or it can be immediately after he was born. There also before, not 9 months or 10 months or say 1 year for speaking, it or not that way. So that means he did declare that. Shruti has said means there must be some upasana behind that, because of which he could declare. But Brahma Vidya is not because of upasana. Brahma Vidya because of his earlier pursuit, the Pratibandha went he got. But declaration because of some power on account of upasana he must be having. So that means there is no occasion for him to take Anushtana. Still he discovered the Sarvatma Bhava means moksha he had. So now that the declaration of Vamadeva as I am Manu, I am Aditya, how we can say so? Vamadeva, this fellow is there in the womb, and Manu had already, that means in the past he was Surya, he is blazing in the sky, and Surya Devata, that's fine. How we can we say that I am Surya and I am Manu? This is what he meant. Nachito Vamadeve va manau vaneshu vadhida. Tena manvadi chidvama devena pratyapadyata. Vamadeve va manau va anneshu va. Chitaha vidana. Chitaha vidana. Tena manvadichit Vamadevena pratyapadyata. Tena manvadichit Vamadevena pratyapadyata. So what is meant by Aham Manurabhavam Suryaschaiti? The statement by Vamadeva is this. Vamadeve va manau va anneshu va chitaha vidana. The Chaitanya in Vamadeva or Manau here is in Manu, or Va Anneshu in any other like Surya, Chandra and all these. So Chitaha Veda Vidana. Chitaha means Chaitanyasya. Veda Vida means Vedaha. No. There is no distinction between the Chaitanya available in the Upadhi of Vamadeva, embodiment of Manu, embodiment of Surya, etc. is one and the same. Just as electricity in all different gadgets is one and the same. So therefore, the Chaitanya is one and the same. Tena, thereby, Manvadi Chit, Shashti Tatpurusha, Manvadehe Chit. The Chaitanya of Manu, etc. Vamadevena Pratyapadyata was gained by Vamadeva. Chaitanya of Manu, etc. was gained by Vamadeva means what? The Chaitanya Sarupa, me, I, is same as Chaitanya in Vamadeva, Manu, not Manu, Aditya, etc. This was discovered by Vamadeva. This is the Sarvatma Bhava. So therefore, Brahma Jnana doesn't expect Anusthana for giving the moksha. Brahma Jnana itself results in moksha. So the second doubt is answered. Third doubt is moksha can be gained only in specified period like Krita Yuga and certainly not in the Kali Yuga. So that is the doubt which is now being answered from 243 to 246, for which the third Shruti statement is like this. Yaha etarhi api veda aham brahmasmiti saha idam sarvam bhavati. Yaha, where the person may be, etarhi api. Etarhi api means even in the present. Even in the present, Veda has got the knowledge. What knowledge? Aham Brahmasmiti. Even in the present, need not be Satya Yuga, even in the Kali Yuga. So in the present, one who has got the knowledge that I am Brahma, Saha, that person, Idam Sarvam Bhavati, discovers oneself to be all. This means the Chaitanya that is his Swarupa is nothing but the Chaitanya that is the Swarupa of all. So this refutes the notion that Sarvatma Bhava or Moksha can be gained only in Krita Yuga and not any other Yuga. So the answer is 243 to 246. Yattu punya yuge sarva bhavo natu kalavapi. Yattu punya yuge sarva bhavo natu kalavapi. Tada satpodha sadhyasya punya kalanapekshana. Tada satpodha sadhyasya punya kalanapekshana. First line, Anvaya as it is. Yattu punya yuge sarva bhavaha. Natu kalau api kalavapi. Natu kalau api. Then make adhyara, add there. Iti vachaha. Iti vachaha. Tad asat. Tad asat. Bodha sadhyasya punyakalana pekshana. Bodha sadhyasya punyakalana pekshana. That is whatever this notion, what is that? Yattu punya yuge. In the yuga when the punya is abundant means Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga. Punya yuge, Krita yuge. Sarva bhava. The statement that only in Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga, Sarva bhava moksha can be gained and natu kalau api. And not in Kali Yuga, iti vachaha. This statement, which was described in one of the earlier stanzas, it says, Tad asat. That means this vachaha is asat means false. It is not a correct statement, it is a wrong statement. Why? Bodha sadhyasya. Bodhena sadhyam, bodha sadhyam. That which can be accomplished by bodha, what is that? Bodha phala, jnana phala, moksha, sarvatma bhava. So bodha sadhyasya means jnana phalasya, sarvatma bhavasya. Punya kalana pekshana. doesn't expect a punya kala like Kruta Yuga means that Sarvatma Bhava, result of knowledge, is independent of auspicious time. Otherwise, this person got Brahmajnana in Kali Yuga and he has to wait for ending of this kalpa, and immediately after kalpa, the next kalpa is not going to start. Equal period will go, he has to hibernate, and then in the next kalpa, clearance, files will be clear. What? Moksha, moksha, moksha. Who are the people who got the Brahmajnana and Kali Yuga? All files will be clear. Right now, here only he get. So it doesn't expect any auspicious time like Kali Yuga. An illustration is given to this effect. न सूर्यग्रहणापेक्षो बोधान् निद्राक्षयः क्वचित् तथा न सर्वभावोऽयं कालभेदमपेक्षते बोधात् निद्राक्षयः न क्वचित् सूर्यग्रहणापेक्षः तथा अयं सर्वभावः कालभेदं न अपेक्षते तथा अयं सर्वभावः कालभेदं न अपेक्षते बोधात् निद्राक्षयः. You are sleeping. Now, to end the sleep, what is required? I have not told you to wake up what is required. I have not asked you to wake up what is required. To wake up, things may be required. It depends on the individual. So, some will wake up on their own, some need to be woken up, some even after waking up, being woken up, they don't, you saying you have to shake. Even after shaking, they may not, you have to put a bucket of water on their head. So that is different variety. But to end the sleep, what is required? Wake up. Sleep gets ended when you wake up. How you wake up is a different process. That's a different, we are not bothered. To end the sleep, one has to wake up. So what is necessary to end the sleep is waking up, is it not? To be aware of the what? Fine. Now this thing is it necessary to a punya kala for waking up? Because you are ending the sleep. It has to be, it can take place only at a punya kala. One example he gives. What is that? Surya grahana apeksha, na kvachit surya grahana apeksha. Surya grahana or Chandra grahana means the period of eclipse is considered as what is called as Parva Kala, means Punya Kala. According to Shastra, they are considered as the Parva Kala, means Punya Kala. That's why Japa done during the Grahana period or Dana Dharma performed at the time of Grahana, they yield more result than the ordinary period. This is what Shastra says. But is it that to end the sleep you have to wait till Grahana takes place? No. All that is required is what? You have to wake up. The moment you wake up, sleep gets ended, that's all. So likewise, moment, see now you are where? Ajnana means sleep only. Sleep means ignorance of one's true nature. Moment you gain the knowledge, Ajnana gets ended. Ajnana gets ended means what? You have got the moksha, that's all. So therefore it says, Bodhat nidrakshayaha na kvachit. That is first statement. The sleep can be ended only by bodha, that is by the waking up. That is cessation of sleep is only on account of waking up. Na kvachit surya grahana apekshaha. So ending of sleep doesn't depend, never depends on the Surya Grahana or the solar eclipse. Tatha, in the same manner, Ayam Sarva Bhavaha, this Sarvatma Bhava or this moksha, Kala Bhedam na apekshate, doesn't expect or doesn't depend on a Punya Kala like Krita Yuga, it doesn't expect. This is what is told in the Shruti. The Shruti statement is explained. Ya etarhyapi vedaham brahmasmiti tadaiva saha. Idam sarvam bhavatteva yadidam jagadikshate. Yaha etarhi api aham brahmasmiti veda saha tada eva tadaiva idam sarvam yadidam jagat ikshate add tak idam sarvam yadidam jagat ikshate add tak bhavati eva yaha, where the person may be, etarhi api, even in the present, even right now, with that person, aham brahmasmiti veda. Condition is not the specific time, even now, but one who has got the knowledge that I am Brahma, saha, that person, tada eva, even at that time, verily at that time, which time? When he has got the knowledge that I am Brahma. So what he discovered? Idam sarvam, all this. What is that all this described? Yadidam jagad ikshate tat. Yadidam jagat, whatever this jagat, ikshate means perceived. All this perceived jagat. So what is that? Tat bhavati eva. He verily becomes. Means he gains the sarvatma bhava, or he becomes the entire world. Question comes. You are repeatedly using this word sarvam abhavat sarvatma bhava, he becomes everything. What do you mean by he becomes everything? So what is meant by becomes everything? He becomes the cat, he becomes the rat, he becomes the cow, he becomes the Indra, he becomes the Hiranyagarbha. What do you mean by that? So like that, no? Some people, no? Everything is Krishna. What they do? In the cow they put Krishna's photo. In the sun they put Krishna. In the other thing they put Krishna. Like that, is it that way? So what do you mean by that? He becomes everything. So that yadidam jagat ikshate tad bhavati eva. He becomes everything. He becomes the entire world. Or he discovers the sarvatma bhava. What is meant by that? So that is now explained. Avicharita ramyasya nama rupatmakasya yat jagato vastavam rupam sattvam brahma tadbhavi. Avicharita ramyasya nama rupatmakasya jagataha yat vastavam rupam sat tattvam brahma tad bhave. Avicharita ramyasya nama rupatmakasya jagataha yat vastavam rupam sat tattvam brahma tad bhave. This is what is meant by, so he becomes the entire world, or he discovers the sarvatma bhava. So the jagataha of this world, what type of jagat it is? Avicharita ramyasya. This world is ramya, pleasant, so long as you don't inquire into its true nature. Beautiful. So long as you don't inquire in its true nature. So avicharita ramyasya. And how is it available? nama rupatmakasya, the world which is in the form of name and form, of the nature, atmakasya means of the nature of name and form. The world which is in the form of name and form means that earlier form is what? Not the thing to be seen by the eyes, nature. Again, nama rupa, that rupa is not confined only to the sight form, but anything that can be perceived. So, nama rupa. So, this avicharita ramyasya nama rupatmakasya jagataha, of this jagat which is pleasant till it is not inquired, till its nature is not inquired into. Yat vastavam rupam, whatever the real nature, true nature is there. What is the true nature? Namely, Sat Tattvam Brahma. Sat Tattvam means the principle of existence. Which existence? Ever existence. Not the coming and going existence. Ever existence itself is Brahma. Tat Bhave. Tat Bhave means Jnani becomes that. In short, Jnani discovers that principle of existence Chaitanya as his Swarupa, which itself is the basis for entire Jagat. If you don't inquire, the Jagat appears to be having Nama and Rupa. It may be Ramya, like sightseeing. See, look, instead of seeing the sights in the creation, better discover the Creator. Okay. So aspire to see the Creator and not the created, because there is no end to the creation, not one life. Even if you have got thousands of life and you go on a tour of the world, it is not going to end. You may go to planets and all, universes, it's a vast thing. Best thing is to know the Creator behind the creation. So therefore here, that tattva, that the true nature of that Creator is nothing but that principle of existence called Brahma. So one who has discovered that his Swarupa to be Chaitanya, discover the real nature of Jagat, that Brahma is verily he. This is what is called as becoming entire Jagat or Sarvatma Bhava. Now the fourth doubt will be answered.